Hi, this is Peter. In this video, as promised, I will show you some sidelines to cut off Ulyanov game. So in this position, black played rook to c7, and this is the best move. And this is why this is the best move. Let's say that black tried b6, kicking this knight. But the problem is rook takes on a7, and if king takes, queen a4 check, knight to d7 check, and this was the idea behind rook to c7, to stop the knight from throwing a very strong check here, because now king is in mating net, so essentially the only move is queen takes knight, but this is winning for white, isn't it? So rook to c7 is recommended, but a word of warning here: lines in this video are very long. On average they take 40 moves each, so I decided not to explain the ideas behind the moves, and instead just to show you the moves. Okay, so get ready to see some fast chess. Here we go. But after queen trade, simply rook to a2 check, and I think we can stop here. Next contestant is number 4 with knight to c6, and after b5, knight to a5. This would also offer quite a strong resistance because knight is blocking the a file and rook is not hitting the pawn now. But the line could continue like this. And after the trade of pieces, simply knight to b3 and white is winning. Okay, the next contestant is, I guess, more logical continuation. In this position, pawn takes knight instead of f6. It doesn't help, but the line is very long. It could continue like this. Okay, white is winning, but as you can see, 46 moves. Last but one would be if black tried bishop to g4, trying to prevent queen to a4, but actually it doesn't, because king is in the mating net again. So queen to a4 is winning for white. But if black doesn't take the bishop on e2 and instead he plays knight to c6, then he also will resist for quite some time here. And now let's pause right here, because this is perhaps the most important thing in the whole game. Because if white tries anything else than to get rid of the weakness, the pawn on c3, eventually this rook will come to a2, this bishop will be on e4, and this rook and this bishop will connect on g2, and because of this black will actually be able to draw the game. So this is very important. White must play c4 in this position. The line could continue. Okay, I think we can stop here. There's nothing black can do against two queens and two rooks. Okay, and the last contestant is if black tried to take the pawn with the bishop. So in this position, instead of the previous move, which I forget what it was, black tried bishop to e2. Well, against this we simply play rook to f2, forcing the bishop to take the pawn, and the line could continue like this. Very simple. Exchange all the pieces. White is clearly winning. Okay, that is all. I hope that you enjoyed this silent analysis. I just didn't want to bore all of you and talk about this. Besides, the video would be so long that I probably wouldn't even be able to upload this. But just to tell you very interesting thing here, Frederick Kotov, who played white pieces in this game, actually taught Rashid Nejmeddinov how to play chess. And in turn, Rashid Nejmeddinov taught Mikhail Tal. So now you can understand why he chose so tactical variation. Because in this position, actually the computer move would be bishop takes bishop, but instead Kotov went for bishop to e2, assuming correctly that black would castle queenside. And in the game that's exactly what happened. And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next ones. Thanks for watching. Bye.